Welcome to Joyful Daddy. Today we're diving into a topic that has puzzled many and inspired countless books, movies, and conversations. Why good girls like bad guys. It's something that we often hear about but rarely discuss in depth. Today we'll unpack some theories, insights, and psychology behind this attraction. By the end, we'll also share an important takeaway about staying true to yourself in any relationship. Let's jump right in. So, what's the deal with the bad guy appeal? It's important to note that this attraction doesn't mean that good girls actually want bad treatment. Often, bad guys are simply perceived as daring, confident, and a little mysterious. That mix can feel exciting compared to the predictability of a nice guy. Some women might be drawn to that confidence and adventurous spirit, while others feel intrigued by a personality that's different from their own. But remember, this doesn't always mean these relationships last or are healthy. The bad guy might only seem exciting in the short term. Let's talk psychology. Some experts say that this attraction has roots in our personalities or even early experiences. Maybe the bad guy represents traits we secretly wish we had, like boldness or a carefree attitude. It can feel liberating to be around someone who's unafraid of risks or breaking rules. On the flip side, some people see a bad guy as someone they can help or fix, which can feel fulfilling. Today we have a special guest, Emily, who has seen firsthand the dynamics of dating a so-called bad guy. Emily, thank you for joining us. Can you tell us a bit about your experiences and what you learned from them?
Thank you for having me. So, a few years ago, I started dating someone who had this classic bad boy vibe. He was confident, adventurous, and had a carefree approach to life that was really exciting at first. He was drawn to his spontaneity and his boldness. Being around him felt refreshing and fun, especially because I was pretty shy and routine driven at that time. But at Timon, I started to see some challenges. He often avoided deep conversation and was quick to brush off things that were important to me. He remembered times when I wanted to talk about our future, but he would just laugh it off or change the subject. It felt like we were on different wavelengths, and I started feeling more and more like I was compromising my own needs to keep up with his lifestyle.
That must have been difficult, Emily. How did you handle that realization?
It was tough, honestly. There was a part of me that thought I could help him become more open or change him. But over time, I realized that I was only losing touch with what I truly wanted in a relationship. Instead of growing together, I felt like I was bending too much and not getting the same in return. He learned that no matter how exciting someone might seem at first, if you're not valued for who you are, it's hard to build a solid, lasting relationship.
Such a valuable insight, Emily. What would you say to someone who's drawn to that bad boy type now?
You would say, enjoy the excitement, but don't lose sight of your values. If someone isn't willing to meet you halfway or respect your needs, it's okay to step back. It took my team to realize that I needed someone who appreciated me for who I am, not someone who I felt I had to keep up with. It's about balance. Find someone who brings out the best in you, not just someone who brings excitement, but leaves you questioning your worth.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Emily. It's a reminder for all of us to stay grounded in our own worth and to seek out relationships that help us grow in a healthy way. So, while the bad guy might be exciting at first, there can be a downside. If someone's personality is focused on thrill-seeking, they might not prioritize stability or emotional support, which can make a lasting relationship difficult. Realizing this can help someone avoid staying in a relationship that might not be fulfilling in the long term. At the end of the day, one of the most important things to remember is to be true to yourself. If you feel you're changing yourself or lowering your standards to make a relationship work, it's worth reflecting on whether that relationship is right for you. Embracing your own values, being honest about what you want, and not settling are keys to building a healthy relationship with anyone. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into why good girls like bad guys. It's a fascinating topic, but remember, at the heart of every relationship is authenticity. Stay true to who you are, and the right person will appreciate you for it. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, stay true to yourself.